Okay, I've got a story to tell you about the move. I have a story. I don't often tell stories on stream, but this literally happened yesterday and the day before. So, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, so, moving story. You can't even see me over my alert. Why is my... Stream's lagging. Oh, by the way, if the stream suddenly cuts out, it's because I've run out of data on my phone. That's how scuffed this is. I'm using the data from my phone. So, if the stream suddenly cuts out,
I love you, Tubbo.
You'll know why. You'll know why. Okay, story time. So, because when we move houses move in a chain. So they move in a chain. So people at the bottom of the train, those are the people for the first time people who move into a house or moving from a house from like nowhere, from like living with their parents. And then the people in the middle move from their house to another house, and the people at the end of the chain, they move into either like a rented house or they become homeless. Spoiler alert. Or they move into a house which is empty. Our chain, which is all of the houses moving, was really long, like 7 houses, which is insanely long. So this is like normal length chain. This is our chain, fat chain. You feel me? So it took flat out 2 days. It took 2 days to exchange contracts, which is where everyone signs and they're like, yeah, we'll probably pay you the money. You know, we probably will. God knows if we actually will, but, you know, we might. We'll think about it. We think about it, you know. So, yeah, that's basically what that does. and basically... Okay, so that was happening for 2 days leading up to our move. So we were packing. My parents, they were like, yeah, we'll get the removal people in here. And we'll pay them to do our stuff on the Wednesday, which is when we moved, the 19th. If for some of you more observant, you'll notice that now it is the 21st. And we were meant to move in on the 19th. We moved in yesterday. I'm running out of Orange Tango. Don't worry, I have 2 more bottles. It's fine. We're never going to run out of Orange Tango. I don't even like Orange Tango. Why am I drinking this piss water? Huh? What is this? How much do you want to bet, chat? This story is going to end up on like one of those clips channels. And like, it's going to be Tubbo explains his house moving disaster. Not clickbait. Cops called. Windows smashed. House griefed. Minecraft died. I can't really say that because that's basically what my VODs channel is. I'm not gonna lie to you boys. So we're moving house on the 19th. That's what we've got in the story. We're moving house on the 19th. My mom's like, right, this is on the 18th. She's like, the night before we move, she's like, right, waking up early, removal men here at 9. They're men that move. So they're like, you're up at 9 o'clock, sharp. No hesitations. I need you to get dressed. I need you to shower. I need you to put your...
It's 3 a.m. in Australia right now.
I'm trying to tell a story. I've been told I gotta keep the noise down. I've been too enthusiastic in my storytelling. No. So okay. So next up, I've lost my train of thought. My dad has ruined it. Oh yeah. So she was like, okay, you gotta wake up 9 o'clock sharp, shower, get changed, put your pajamas, like your PJs, in your bed. We're rolling up the bedding because when we get the house is obviously very run down. It's a bit of a fixer upper. It's got a couple of bugs. Dun dun. Yeah, it's a bit of a fixer upper. So right now, because nothing's painted, obviously these are gonna be painted. These walls smell of old. They smell of old. No, but basically, yeah, they're a bit of a thing. I'm singing Frozen. Fun fact, I actually went to see Frozen on my 11th birthday in the cinema. I loved it. I love Disney princesses. Basically, I'm up early. I'm alert. I'm ready. The men that move are arriving any second now. The men that move, they arrive. They're in the property as we're speaking. Well, from the current time frame, you know, from the current time frame that is. So the men that moved have arrived. They have arrived. They're like, Puggers, we're gonna take all your stuff. And I'm like, PogChamp. So they start loading it all in the van. They start loading it all in the van because, you know, we are a family of 5. There is a lot of us. There is bountiful amounts of siblings. By that I mean there's 2. I have 2 sisters. Just in case you're wondering. There's not really that. I don't know why I said bountiful amounts. What does bountiful even mean? Actually, I've got no idea what bountiful means. Chat, what does bountiful mean?
Just wanted...
The men that moved there to arrive, they're starting to get all of our stuff into the vans. But because we're a large family, we have a lot of vans. There is a lot of stuff. So they came with 2 vans, but we filled them up and they had to do 2 journeys. So, and also I have a cat. This comes into the story. My cat, Rocky, he's ginger, he's lovely, he's 16. We had to get him into a carry case. And, oh my god, he hates it. And I'm like, uh-oh. So it started off with my sister, Lottie. She was watching him to begin with while we were going over to the new house. But there was a problem. Because the chain was so long, the money transfer was being held up somewhere. Some greedy guy, they were like, no, it's my money. You can't have it yet. And we were just, so I was, no, there's more to the story. I jumped a section. So I was in the car with my mum originally. We were doing, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up at 9 and oh my god, the night before we moved, I decided, you know, it would be a great idea to play Among Us with Schlatt, Joko, Wilbur, and Fundy and that lot. And I'm like, yeah, I'll play Among Us. Lose track of time, end up going to bed at 3:30 a.m., have to be up at 9. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So yeah, I was playing Among Us with them. You could probably go back in Joko's stream bod and see it. It was a lot of, honestly, it's some of the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. I want to do an Among Us stream with like the boys soon. Get like a bunch of people because oh my god, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I decided to do that the night before. So I wake up and I'm like, So yeah, and then, you know, moving men arrive. We load up the vans. You know, I have a shower. We drive off to the new property. I'm in the car with my mum at the time. My cat is with my sister in my dad's van. My dad has a red pickup truck. And we have a little... It's just a car. It's just a car. A car and big van. If you catch my drift. So. We arrive at the house. But there is an issue. We have not completed on the sale. And completing is where they're like, okay, this is yours now. Goodbye. And they didn't do that. They didn't do that. The money was held. It was held down the chain. I know. Whoa. Whoa. Monka W. Whoa. I know. It was pretty intense. Is all I'm saying. It was pretty intense. The money was held, and my dad was on the phone to the solicitors, which the people that do the money, and I was just sat in the car asleep. I was oblivious while all of this was going on. But this is where the funny thing is. We have a fish tank, okay? And when you move fish tank, you have to take the water out, some of the water out, and leave all the fish in, like, the lower bit of water. So we loaded the fish tank in the back of my Popper's van. Like, Granddad, Popper. I'm gonna call him Popper because that's what he's known as to me. Granddad to probably most normal people. Popper to me. Right, so we load it into the back of his van. We put clean film over the top of the fish tank. Make sure, you know, the fish don't go, ah, and like fly out, like speed bump. All of the fish are gone. So we put clean film over the, I say we, I was still asleep in the car. Clean film is applied over the top of the fish tank. Okay? So the fish tank is then loaded into the back of Papa's, like, car. And we see him drive off and he's like, snail's pace. Really, really slow. Just heading out. He trundling. You know the phrase Sunday drivers? The old people. The old people that drive around really slowly, just really taking it all in. That was him. But he had a fish tank in the back and no one else knew that on the road. Only he knew. So the fish were en route to the new property, the establishment of which we will be staying. Our new home, if you will. The day continues on, and we have still not completed on our property. The solicitor, I'm gonna say for simplicity, what's a very stereotypical name? His name is John. John the solicitor. So, John the solicitor, he's on to my dad like, yeah, we're really trying. My name's John, I'm a solicitor, we're really trying to complete the chain, the money's hold. And my dad was like, ah! You know, he was like that. That's what he was like. Okay, that's exactly what he was like. He slammed the phone down. You know the meme where the guy's like, no head, and then stamps on skateboard and chucks his phone at the floor? That was my dad. No, there is exaggeration in this story. There is exaggeration. He's going to follow the same plot points, but I'm exaggerating to make it a little bit more entertaining for the masses, if you will. So big man John, Big J Money. J Money works. J Money was waiting on word from our buyers' lawyers to say, take money, take it, we don't need it anymore, take money. And then John Money was like, J Money even, he was like, where's the money? They're like, we don't know, money gone, no more money, money gone. And then J Money was like, better get that money, better get that money. I don't actually know any of this, I'm making this up for the sake of the story. So yeah, my sister, which one? Tegan, she had organized to go around her friend's house. Okay, so, and because our car was full with boxes, there was not enough seats for me to say sleeping. So my mum was like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, and I'm, no, please. And then she's like, wake up, wake up. And then I wake up and I'm tossed to the side of the road. No, I'm joking. My dad's van was there. I swapped places with my sister Lani, who's looking up after the cat. And I go sit with the cat. The house at this point still not completed. J Money was still screaming down the line, where's the money? And they're still going, we don't know, J Money. We don't know. Money gone. It's gone. What do you mean? See, he was still on about that, okay? That was still going down while this was taking place. So, I was sat in the car, and my mum has dropped off my sister at her friend's house, and she has returned to the property. Okay? I'm just sat in the van. Those guys are all chilling in the garden. The garden, I can see out this window. It's basically a football field. It's huge. It's huge. You could... NASA, feel free to use it to launch your rockets. Gigantic. I'm telling you, SpaceX, anytime, any day now, renting that. They renting our Guardian. Guardian? Our garden. God, I gotta be careful because I've got my Ethernet cable running over the floor, and if I kick that, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, so imagine this has gone down now, okay? So I'm still sat in the van. I'm sat in the van with my cat. He's going, meow, and I'm going, no, don't go outside. If you pee on me, I swear. Don't you pee on me. You know? Don't want him to do that. So, now, my cat eventually goes to sleep, and that's when I bust out the ye old iPhone. I'm like, right, it's time to get some productive things doing. Productive things doing done? Yeah. You know, I bust out Twitter. I'm scrolling Twitter. I'm like, wow. Yeah? What's going on? What's going on? And oh, what do I happen to see? All of my friends have met up. And I couldn't come because I was moving house. They have all met up. White people sad. Tommy, Jack Manifold, Badlinu, Cyberonics, Sarge. They're together. And I'm not, alas. I live too far, and I was moving establishment at the time. So I could not come. So filled with rage, I throw my phone out of the windscreen of the van. Smashes the windscreen. I'm being dialed.
Hey, dipshit.
Hey.
You're really antagonizing. Okay, no, let me explain what happened. I said, Tubbo, do you want to come meet up with us? And you said, yes. And I went, oh, awesome. You know, we live on the other side of the country. And you went, okay. And then like a day before,
house.
You were like, no, I'm actually moving house.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Well, we could maybe reschedule a day. And you went, no, I'm moving house. You must go without me. And I went,
you
no.
never said to reschedule. That is simply
we could
not true.
we could reschedule a day. And you went, no. And I went, oh, okay. Well, yeah, because we booked it in the books, and now you're sat on stream like, and just when I was streaming on the day, I find all my friends have gone without. Shut the fuck up, man. I don't. You started farming R's and pity subs,
okay.
you fucking dick. Yeah, he is exposed. Jesus Christ. Hey, why do you look like you're living in like the ruins from Indiana Jones? There's fucking particles everywhere. Turn your particles off.
Ow! It's real life.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is very dusty, I do admit. It is.
Yeah. It's on it. You know the bit where he jumps down the tomb in Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
it's like that. It's really similar. It's a little disorientating, if I do say so.
I wonder how much data I have left on my phone. Give me a second.
Oh, are you streaming off data?
Yeah, I need to check. I have no idea. Let me check.
Yeah, that's actually not very good. It's real cinematic. It looks like GFX, you know? It looks like some GFX.
Uh-oh.
What?
1.9 gigs remaining.
Wait, what happens when you run out?
Oof.
Really? Does the stream end?
Yeah, we're going till the data gone.
Wait, how are you gonna speak to us after the stream when it's done?
I have like 3 SIM cards. One is pay as you go. One I got a new one from I got a new one from EE, and I'm just gonna like hot swap them out and hope disconnect.
What? So you're not gonna be able to stream then?
No, I'm gonna hope disconnect protection kicks in, and I'm just gonna swap out the SIMs really fast.
That's pretty scary, actually.
Oh, no. Where was I in the story? You forgot. I was in the van. I was in the van with my cat.
Yeah, you were just sat chatting shit about me. That's yeah. Anyway, go on, please.
Yeah. So basically, I was. So you're just gonna chill here now? Just gonna. Yeah. Okay.
You want me in this call?
Yeah. I don't mind you. You can stay.
No, fuck do you mean? I can go if you.
Well,
don't
I mean,
want
I know
me.
you've got stuff to edit.
I don't actually. I'm actually very free right now.
Oh, you're very free. Oh, you're bored,
I just tried to explain. You know the video idea I was explaining to you, but don't say on stream.
Oh, it's so sick.
Yeah. I was trying to convince it to my mum, and I was like, "Mum, I'm going to buy a samurai sword. Can I film in the garden?" And she was like, "What?" And then she shouted at me for about 20 minutes.
Wait, what about
and
the
then
bit with the window? Are you gonna do that?
No. I definitely can't break the window. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm not allowed to buy the sword anymore, but I can still do the video.
Why?
Because she was like, people can get hurt with it.
Just use a knife instead. Just get like a kitchen knife.
I think it has the same effect.
No, like a butter knife.
Hey, your chat sucks, by the way. Like, your chat fucking really sucks.
I don't know. I think they're pretty good.
I literally was like, do you want me to stay? And you were like, maybe. And then went, oh, I'll go. And now the chat's like, oh, that means he's clingy. Like that. And it's really like,
honest,
Jesus,
you did start
guys.
this. You did start this.
Well, kind of. But, I mean, to be fair, I didn't sigh because you just fucking follow me around on the SMP everywhere I walked. Yeah, no, you did. There was one stream where I
wasn't saying no to you. Sorry, my sister is coming in my room and she's demanding an orange tango. These are mine.
You know what you should do? Open up the bottle and just throw all the tango on. Say I only give my tangos to people George doesn't hate.
She's throwing tango.
Stop littering! Stop littering! What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, have the one that's shaken up. Have the shaken up tango. Yeah, that's all you're worth to me. One shaken up tango. Right, where was I? In my story? Guys, thank you so much seriously for all the subs though. It's insane. I know I've missed like 20. You guys are insane. Thank you.
Why does it say office tour? You know you don't have an office, right?
No, this is the office. This isn't my room.
You have an office?
This is the office for the time being.
What the hell? Really?
Yeah, I'm like Wilbur.
You're so rich, man. Hey, chat, you know Tubbo has a balcony in his old house and his new house. I don't have. You're so much. You're upper class. You are.
Am I?
You're upper class. Say bath.
Bath.
Okay, guy. How much money do you make?
Northerner. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
What? Grass?
Anyway,
grass? Class?
Tory.
Yeah.
Class.
Class.
Oh my God.
Grass. Get out of here.
Why do you? That's better. I
No,
sound
it's
like someone who
not.
doesn't vote for the Tory party.
What is the Tory party?
Ask your parents. They'll know. They'll know.
Will they?
They'll know. Yeah, yeah. Ask it. No, actually, ask them this on stream now. That'd be really bad. That'd be real bad.
Okay.
Major's going. Neither of you two should vote.
Yeah,
if
well,
you
that's
say
'cause
what
we
political
can't.
thing you are, I'll kick you from MCC.
Okay.
That's what he says. You know. That's what he said. Sorry. Go on, please.
Okay, where was I? Wait, oh wait, are the Tories the orange one? Sorry.
I don't know. I don't actually know very much. Anyway, go on.
Okay. So, you know, John, the solicitor, J Money, the guy that owns the money, okay? He is still on the phone. He wants the money. Okay. He wants the money from the people who are buying our house. And they're like, no, we don't have it. It's gone. It's gone. Don't have it. And okay. So, and then I'm still sat in the van with my cat. And my cat looks more and more like he's going to take a massive piss on me. And I'm like, no, not like this. Not in a confined cabin of a red van. So in desperate times, I call my
kill
mum.
the cat. Sorry. Hey, go on.
Why are you interjecting?
I
Why are you interjecting?
I thought that's where that was going. I thought you were just gonna.
No,
anyway, go on.
No. I can actually. You probably come in. Like, he's not a fan of the new thing. The carpet.
No. Do it for a sub goal. Don't trust. You can make so much money. You can make so much money.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, the sub goal. We're actually only 10 subs away, chat. It's just when I open the internet, my stream crashes, so I can't update the number. So just imagine that 3 there is a 2, and I do an office tour. I can't change it.
Anyway, go on.
Okay, so where were we? So, okay, the moving guys, they're outside. They're like, right, you haven't completed on the house yet. You can't get the keys. We can't put your stuff in. They're inside our vans. We need to go and help out some other guys from our moving firm because they're moving some other people today. And, you know, we need to help. But you've paid for us, so we'll come back. We'll probably come back. Well, they didn't come back. We'll probably come back, you know, and help out with the rest of the gang. 5 hours pass. I am sat in the van with my cat still. He has not pissed on me yet. Not once. Not once. His bladder is sound and safe. I am not covered in piss. Okay? Not yet. Not yet! Not yet. So, my mum and my sisters. No. We're missing an important step. We're missing an important step. So I'm bored in the van. My phone. Twitter gets too much sometimes. I go on Twitter. I scroll on. I see something about just death and violence and blood. I'm like, nah, Twitter. This is time to. I've gone too deep down the rabbit hole. Closing out of Twitter. Try Instagram. Phone. 5% battery. I'm like, what can you do with 5% battery? I'm like, I know. I'll call my nan. I called my nan, and we spoke about cannibalism. It was a great conversation.
What?
We don't talk about the logistics of the conversation. I've been in the van for 5 hours now. I was peckish. My popper, he's got the fish tank in the back. The horse stock is attached. The hat is matty back. The boots just black to match. Riding on a horse, yeah. I don't know the rest of the song. Duh. Okay. Well, what was I doing? So, okay. So, he's got the fish in the back still. And he's taken the freezer sausage rolls. You know the sausage rolls I'm on about. The ones you put in the freezer. The ones that go in there. You spread milk on the top. You put them in the oven. They come out golden. Perfect. Perfection. He's taken them from me. Let that sink in. He took my sausage rolls.
Okay, I've let it sink in.
More. You haven't let it sink in enough.
Okay, I'll sink it.
5 hours in a van with a cat that is about to piss on me, and I don't even have any goddamn sausage rolls. What does the world come to, eh?
All right. I've sunk it.
Yeah,
Continue.
you've sunk it. That's like the Titanic sunk in. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not. Actually,
Okay,
but yeah.
so it's sunk in. So he has the sausage rolls, and he's like, "Oh, I'll go home and cook them, and come back once you've completed and put the fish tank in." I'm like, "Yeah." Because obviously you can't eat raw sausage. You catch like salmonella. Like the roll, that's fine. It's just bread. You can eat bread, raw bread. Wait, what is raw bread? Dough? You can eat dough? But no. So he cooks them. He cooks them. And I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna come back any second now. I see his car drive past. You see, my papa, he's very old, very old. Some may say he has the weak of mind. So he shows up, he's got the fish. And he goes to my dad, hey, you completed, you got the keys, let's get this show on the road, me hearties. And my dad's like, no. J Money, Big John the solicitor is still going, where's the money? And they're like, we don't know, we don't know where the money is, it's gone. Oh my god, no, the money. He's still doing that. And my dad's like, well, we've got a fish tank. Well, he probably doesn't even mention the fish tank. Wait, for the sake of the story, he's like, we've got a fish tank, and then John Money hangs up. He's done with the fish. He doesn't care about wildlife. He's a solicitor, right? Okay, and then I see him, and my nan. Wait, no, I've got the nan call bit in the wrong order. I call my nan after this, so I call my mum. I'm like, hey. He's got the sausage rolls, right? And then she's like, oh, Dad. Because, you know, that's how family works. Mum's dad's my papa. You know, yeah. She's like, Dad, you got the sausage rolls. And I'm like, and he's like, I've left them at home. And I'm fuming. I'm mad. Honestly, cannibalism's looking pretty good right now.
What? Take that back.
I take that back. Twitch partner team? No. Monkass. He has forgotten the sausage rolls.
What other human would you have ate?
The very man that forgot the sausage rolls.
Your father?
Would become one. No, the papa. No, not my father.
Your granddad?
Yeah.
Don't eat your no,
yeah.
No, maybe not.
No,
maybe not.
No, it's the cat. Okay, the cat is fine. The cat is still not peed at me. He's in his little travel container thing. I'm like, rocks. I put my fingers in the bar, and he like does that thing where he just presses his face against my hand. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Now I'm covered in clumps of fur. Oh, I love my cat. He's great. But no. I put like my 4 fingers in. And he does the thing where they're like, and they just rub your fingers against their face. And I'm like, okay. He's gone insane. The cage has clearly got to him. And at that point... Thank you so much for the £3, man. Okay, at that point, I see my mum and my sisters drive off.
Oh, I remember this. This is when you would...
Yeah. And they while they're driving off, they pull up next to the window of the van. And because obviously the ignition isn't on, you think I know how to drive? You think I can drive? You think I can legally drive? You're wrong. That's Jack Manifold's specialties.
Hey, do you want to play Fall Guys with me and Jack Manifold later?
I think my internet can take that.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. Crashes, it crashes. Oh god.
Continue.
So, I can't drive. I have to open the door. She winds down the windows. It goes. It squeaks a lot. And then she's like, we haven't completed. We're gonna go stay at Nanny and Granddad's house. I'm like, we're meant to be moving today. You're telling me I sat in this car for 5 hours and we're not even moving house today? I lost it. I was just screaming and sobbing. And I was in hysterics. I was going from laughter, joyful laughter, to tears and depression in the matter of milliseconds.
Well, maybe don't. Okay, I'm really, you know, I don't usually have to stay here and keep you from not breaking TOS, but I'm having to today.
This is TOS.
Yeah, well, maybe just, okay.
So my dad gets in the car, and I'm on the phone with my nan. We're still on about cannibalism. We talk about Among Us at some point. I'm like, okay, so Among Us works like you gotta figure out who the imposter is. And she's like, oh. And then she just doesn't say anything else. And I'm like, okay, yep, you clearly don't understand. Back to cannibalism. Okay, and topic of conversation, that is. We're only talking about it. We're not gonna be, you know, partaking in any of that. You know, Monka W. And God god.
You've made too many cannibal references for
No,
one
I
coming
kid
back
you not. That's
stream.
actually what we spoke about. We're
Yeah,
talking
but
about the movie that Jack
you've not
watched
streamed
last
for 2
night.
days, and now you're coming back, and now you're just going on about cannibalism.
Sitting in a van for 5 hours changes people.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Fair enough. So, society has failed me. No, not this. And, okay. And basically, my dad gets in the car, and I'm on the phone with my nan. And then his phone rings, and it's J Money. It's J Money. And he goes, hey, to the people that haven't given us the money yet, they want to get in your old house. And, you know, they damage anything. That'll be bad. My dad's like, oh, but we'll just let him, you know, like a sleepover. We'll just let him. My dad does not sound like that. How does my dad sound? He's like, yeah. That's my dad. We're like, yeah, we'll let him in. And the solicitor guy's like, well, yeah. No. J-Man is like, okay. Here's what I recommend. I'll draw up a contract. So he gets out his pen, and he starts writing down at the speed of sound. Okay.
I'm gonna say J Money sounds a lot like Big Law, which is starting to get.
What?
Big Law and J Money sound like the same person.
Because he's a solicitor.
Oh fuck.
It's because he's a solicitor. No, and he starts writing down at the speed of sound, okay? He's writing out a contract. He's like, you will give us the money tomorrow. We'll sue ya. Okay? But the removal guys are like, well, you've only hired us out for 1 day. Bibbidi boo. And then my dad's like, right, we're gonna have to, well, obviously, they can't just leave the stuff in the van. They're gonna have to unload it and reload it.
Hey, how long's left on this story?
So much. We haven't even got to the meat of it yet. The meat of it.
Oh my god, I want to go for a shit.
Then do that. You'll just miss some. Are you captivated by the story? You're gonna become constipated.
Yeah,
by the story.
you've been live for an hour and you're not even halfway through in.
Well, I can't play any games. I've got to get pretty good at storytelling to keep this whole streaming thing going.
Wait, really? Can you actually play any games?
No, as soon as I loaded up Minecraft, bitrate drops to 0. I'm like, oh, baby, don't.
Wait, did
do
that actually
one.
happen like a minute ago?
Yeah, and it's if I open up Chrome, if I open up Firefox.
Do you get to see media share?
Huh?
Oh no! Wait, really? So you can only have OBS open?
Yeah, my dashboard and Discord.
Oh my god! Maybe try getting your dashboard up on your phone.
I use my phone as a camera because if I plug in my main camera, I need to have a webhook open, which crashes my stream.
Wow. Okay.
Fine. It's fine. What were we doing? Story time. It's fucking story time. I don't have any internet. I'm not gonna get internet until the 7th. 21 days.
Really? Wait, when did you find that out?
Earlier today, while we were shopping at like every.
Wait, you don't
single...
No. You said you're gonna be able to go to the EE shops and get the temporary
that's what
thing.
I did today. I got the EE shop thing. I plugged it in. They're like, yeah, we'll give you upload speeds of 36 megabytes per second. And I plug it into my ye old modem. I'm like, okay, let me see these speeds. I get 0.25 megabits upload. I just cried.
Go and complain?
I just cried. I went downstairs to my mother. I was like, Mother, I am sobbing right now. I stamped my foot. I welled up in the eyes. Just started crying. And I was like, let me have my moment. Bible thump.
What, so did you really... Can you actually not have any Wi-Fi then until the 7th?
Yeah, well, that's still like we get actual internet. But BT in 4 days' time, they're going to send us like 20-odd hotspots. And they better work. They better work.
So in 4 days' time, you will be able to stream then?
Well, am I not streaming now?
Oh, yeah, true. You do have 10k viewers.
I'm a good storyteller. What can I say? No,
what, so
you distracted me. I was doing a story.
Sorry, no, I just need to ask. What, so in 4 days' time, you'll be able to play Minecraft?
Hopefully. Maybe I could set up, like, I'll use my main one, and I'll set, like, maybe if I can get 2 networks set up in my PC, like, put in another card, I could have, like, a network dedicated to Minecraft, one dedicated to OBS, so I have, like, 2 different internet.
What are you going to do after the stream? Can you game with us or not?
Yeah, of course I can. I'll even try it on stream. We'll just have to see which way the wind will blow.
Try going on Minecraft right now.
I already have. I'm not doing it, man. It just dies. It's not worth it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so where were we? Story.
Well, hey, wait, no. I don't want you to get into it because I want to
Okay,
go start my own thing.
Go take a
I
dump.
need to go do drugs on Minecraft on stream.
Okay, well, go do that.
Oh, Dad!
What?
Will you come look at the things I want to buy?
Can I tell my-
Okay, bye.
Bye. Right, so where was I? Story time, eh? Okay, so we have. My mom is driven off to my parents' house. My dad gets in the van. He's on the phone with big old J Money, and he's like, right, I've written up the contract. And meanwhile, I'm on the phone with my nan, and I've got the phone on speaker just above the cat base. I'm like, Nan, they're talking. They're talking, Nan. And she's like, oh, are they? And then my dad just looks at me like, and J Money's like, right, they've agreed that the money will be exchanged tomorrow before 10 o'clock. And my dad's like, okay. But the removal people, they're like, nah, cough up the money, bucko. You need us for another day, it seems. Cough up. And then my dad's like, that's a grand down the game. That's a bag down the drain. Damn. And then it's gone. It's gone. Okay? That's what happens. So then my dad gets in the car and I'm like, Dad, what's happened? And he's like, well, yeah, you see, we're sleeping at my parents' house tonight. I'm like, what? Excuse me, what? And he's like, yeah, we haven't exchanged the completed on the house, so the estate agents won't give us the keys. And I'm like, and then we drive off, and the whole way my cat's going meow, meow. And I'm like, don't worry, Rocky, which is my cat's name. And he's like, we're just moving around at the speed of sound. And then he can't even understand English. I was just speaking to him in English. He was just confused. So confused, beyond confused. You know what? Probably pissed himself right there and then. We never found out. No, he didn't. So no, so yeah. We arrive at my nan's house and I get out. My mum hasn't arrived yet because they've gone to Tesco's because all our stuff's packed. They're like, right, we'll buy toothbrushes, we'll buy pajamas. And I'm like, PogChamp? PogChamp? Okay, so we arrive at my nan's house. And my mom, oh, they also get like a litter tray and stuff. And my mom, she arrives with the litter tray and she's just like, oh, what? This has been stressful. And then they're stressed. They sit down on the sofa. And then me and my sister Tegan walk round to my nan's house to pick up this temporary internet thing. Ah! It's great. At least I can stream. That's all I can say. At least I can stream. So we're using it, you know, as you would. We're using it, you know, we're doing interneting right now. You know, that's happening. So we pick it up, we arrive back at my nan's house. We start with the 3 SIM card from a British mobile company called 3. Okay, that's what we start with, yeah? That's the first SIM card we try. So we get it in, I plug it in at my nan's house. I'm like, right. Hopefully, the service is better at our new place because God, it is abysmal here. Because at my nan's house, I was getting like 1 megabyte per second down, 0.01 up. And I'm like, no, dude, don't do me like that. No, please. Oh my. No, please. No. Ah. So we chill out in my nan's house a bit. They all get Chinese, and I walk down to this pizza place, and I get a pizza. It was pretty good. They put so much pepperoni on it, though. I couldn't finish it. I ate, like, a half and a bit, and that's all I can manage. Yo! Dave, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You're insane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime and Tier 1. You boys are actually insane. I appreciate it so much. Things that we're now 2 subs away from the sub goal. Ignore the 3. Pretend the 3 is a 2. Okay? What do just chatting streamers actually do? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. What do they do? Like, I have never just chatted ever in my life. And honestly, if I didn't have this story, I'd just be here like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Twitch live stream. I'm having a really great time today. I'm really enjoying myself. I really hope you're all having a great day. Please give me money. Thanks. Sorry. They just eat and read chat. I got some Subway cookies downstairs, but that we'll get to that point in the Subway. How much? Oh my god, I need to check how much data we've used. Give me a second. Ah, we've used 3 gigs. Oh god. We used 3 gigs. We're doing fine. We're doing a goddamn okay in my books. So yeah. Okay. So I arrive at my nan's house. They're all eating Chinese. I have my pizza. It's awesome. I'm tinkering with the box, trying to get any speeds higher, changing like the AVP. I've no idea. On the thing, try to squeeze a little bit more juice out of the bad boy, if you catch my drift. And it's just not having it. So, because, you know, family of 5, my nan only has 2 spare beds. One in the attic, one downstairs. So I sleep in the office. On the floor. No, I have a duvet and I have a sleeping bag. So me, 6 hours of sleep the night before. And we have to be at, oh my god, and the day after is GCSE results day. So I have to be up at 9 o'clock again. On the dot. To go pick up my GCSE results. So I'm on the floor. I'm stiff as a board. On the floor of the office. I sleep. So I wake up. If you finish this story before the data runs out, I'll give 5 subs. Thank you so much, Major. You don't really, man. Seriously, you don't have to. I'm trying to giddy it up now, okay? I'm trying to, you know, really put some oomph into it. You catch my drift. You know? So, okay. I wake up, it's GCSE results day. My mum's like, wake up. Are you excited? I'm like, I gotta go into school. I have to see everyone from my school. I don't want to do that. I know we've hit the sub goal. Let me finish my story before we do the office tour. So I head into school. I'm equipped with my mask. Where's my mask? It's not on my desk. It's not I've got it on. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. I talked to my geography teacher. He's like, my man. No, my geography teacher sounds nothing like that. Thank you, Scott Live, for the 100 bits, Scott. You don't have to. Scott. Thank you, boys, so much for the subs as well. So, okay. So, I pick up my results. I'm like, damn! I did no work. And I've done really well. I failed nothing. Nothing I did, I failed in. What can I say? I'm not a failure. What can I say? Humble brag. I didn't fail anything. I know, Pog. I know. So I pick it up, and I'm like, damn. 5 head up here. And it felt kind of undeserved. I didn't do an exam. Chilled out in lessons. I got a 6 and a 7 in science, which is equivalent to a B and an A. And for the entire year, I didn't actually have an exercise book. I'd written nothing down. I had no idea what their teacher assessment was based on, but PogChamp! Bundy's ringing me. Hello.
Good job, Tubbo!
Thank you, Bundy. He's left. He joined Satan. Yo, Scott Live, thank you so much to the 5 gifted, man. You're insane. So yeah, I was a little bit shocked by my grades. I'm like, man, I must have been a really big suck up to my teachers for them to like me that much. Rolled up my sleeves. You can tell we're getting into the beef of the story now. Okay, I'll do the office tour soon. Calm down. Thank you, Fundy, though. I appreciate it, man. Where was I in the story? Okay, so what happened next? Okay, so I get my results. I meet up with some of my friends. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I met up with quite a lot of them, actually. It was like a long time no see moment, and I'm sad because I'll probably never see you again, but oh well. No, I'm joking. I plan on meeting some of them again, but some I'm glad I'm never gonna see again. It's fine. It's fine. I doubt they watch the stream. I doubt it. I doubt I'm about to get like furious Instagram DMs like, you never want to see me again, huh? Bucko? I know where you live. I'll be like, no, I don't. I've moved house. I've moved house. I've moved house. You have no idea where I live. 5 head. So yeah, that was my GCSE results. Bear in mind, we still have not exchanged and completed on the house yet. And it is past 9 o'clock. And J Money, he wrote down in his contract with his pen that they would have sent us the money. But it was on hold. The money was on hold. Smager! Dude! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. You didn't have to do that, man. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Scott. Dude, seriously. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I'm the better Scott. You are the better Scott. You are. Other Scott doesn't even edit for me anymore. He edits for Aikensoft. Clout chase. I hate the word clout. I'm never gonna say that ever again. God, it sucks. Thank you, Scott, again for the 10 gifted. You're insane, man. Okay. God, my headphone, it's too hot. I'll just work. I have elf ears. Fear me. Oh, Smager, thank you so much for the resale with tier 1 for 2 months as well. You're a god, man. Okay. No, so basically what happened next was, so I get my results. We're heading back home, and I am looking at my cat. Oh my god, I missed out the bit about the night before, where basically my cat, he had not been to the toilet all day. And you know how cats are. They're small, but they drink lots. Bladder bulging. So my dad sets up the litter box and the litter my mum bought from Tesco's before she got there. He also puts down like a splash guard box, and my cat perches over the edge of the litter box and pisses all over the side. He misses. He completely misses. He completely misses. My guy. You don't just have to have your feet in the litter box. You have to have your bum and back legs as well. It was very funny. Scott, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. You're insane, man. So yeah, that was pretty nuts. Next up, what happened next up? Okay, so that happened the night before. Sleep, get up GCSE results, get back to my nan's house, and I'm like, God.
So I'm committed to staying here till I hear it.
Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate it.
How is your day going?
My day's going great. Thank you for the 100 bits. So, I'm at my nan's house. I'm still on cat watch. I'm still looking after my cat. And I'm like, okay, he's asleep in the kitchen of my nan's house. And show us cat, white people happy. Soon. 222. Hey. Thank you boys so much. You're insane. So, he's in the sleep. I'm like, right, I'll go chill on my nan's sofa. I bust open YouTube on my phone and I've been logged out. And I'm like, well, PC's in a box, can't get Dashlane, can't log into YouTube. So I'm just scrolling some random recommended and I just see Markiplier. I'm like, I've never watched Markiplier before. Boop. And I just watch him play through all of the Henry Stickman games. You know the ones I'm on about. That was like 5 hours worth of footage I just watched. And then I'm like, hey, Nanny, have they completed on the house yet? This is like at 2 p.m. And my nan's like, because she's on at the time, she's on the phone with my mum, and she's like,
sub to
No. But then we suddenly get a call back. Okay?
Clive gifted a tier 1 sub to Renee Marie
And we
604.
have completed on the house. The keys are being collected. They're en route to be collected. It is insane. It is amazing. My mum, they're getting fish and chips. We've had like 5 takeaways over the course of the last 5 days. Oh, I'm gonna get fat. Right. Okay. Back to the story. What has happened next? So we have completed. Okay, they have completed, and the moving guys, they've come back, and they're starting to unload into the house. They're like, go, 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 go. The men that move, they're ready. They're ready. They've been preparing for a day of training, hard training to lift our furniture. So, they start moving it all into the house. And you got to bear in mind, this house was empty for years before we moved in. So, that's why the paint is awful. It smells like old people everywhere. The carpet is gross. So me and my family were like, right, we obviously can't sleep in the bedrooms. There's just dust and dirt and spiders everywhere. And like pigeons. So they just set up all our 4 beds in the same room. And I'm like, you win some, you lose some, boys. Sleeping with the fam. 4 beds, all in the same room. And I'm like, do not pog old people. So yeah, and then today, we're on to today now. We sleep, nothing really eventful happens. We're in the house. We have finally moved on the 20th. Okay? On to today, the 21st. Wait, no. Last night, before I go to bed, sorry. We're still on the 20th. I tested the internet. I tested it out. I'm like, right. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? With the 3 SIM card. You look at the 3 SIM card. It's from 3. It's a cell phone provider. Data plan provider in the UK. I put it in and I'm like, right. Test this bad boy out. Let's see what it's got. Let's give it some whammy. If you know what I mean. So I look it. Starts running. I'm like, okay. 5 megabits per second download. Oh god, I really hope the upload is higher than that or I can't stream. I can't stream if it's not higher than that. The bar starts going up. The upload goes up to 20. And I'm like, what? Then it suddenly smacks down to 3. And I just sob. I just cry. I'm like, oh my god. No. Not like this. Not like this. So it smacks down to 20. And I'm like, oh god. Oh god. I don't even know why my green screen. I'm not even using a green screen. I'm never going to use a green screen ever again. But no, it's like smacks down to 20. I'm like, no, not like this. And it smacks down to 3, and I'm like, I can't stream on this. So, but then I see that on the router, the signal bar is actually only 1 bar. And then when I check on my phone, the signal bar's full. And I'm like, my phone uses O2, which is another cell phone provider in the UK. So I get the little key thing, pop out the SIM card, put it in the thing, and I'm like, let's boot this baby up. 15 download. I'm like, 15 download? 15 download? O2? PogChamp? Then I get to the upload, and it starts at 6. Okay, it starts at 6, but it slowly climbs. And I'm like, that's really unstable. Really, I want something a lot better than that for streaming. That can't even stream at my full normal bitrate. I can't even do that now. So I'm like, right, okay, let me turn on my light also. It's gonna get very orange. Man, I love these old light bulbs. These old light bulbs. Man, that's cool. So I get it, and I'm like, I can't stream on that stably. It's gonna be unstable, which it is now because and I'm like, okay. Go on to the 21st. Today. My day starts. We're all in the same room. My day starts with my mum going, Rocky! Rocks! And I'm like, oh, what time is it? It's 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay. And I'm like, right, okay. It's okay. I'll just drift off back to sleep. I'm not fully awake yet. Then my cat jumps on my bed. He's in my face. He's like, boom, boom. he's just messing me up, slapping me with his paws, left, right, and center. And then Lani wakes up, my youngest sister. And she's like, ah! And I'm like, I'm not getting back to sleep. It's over for me. 4 a.m. starts from now on. No! That's a thumbnail for the VODs channel. And then my dad wakes up. He's like, whoa, what's going on here, fam? Don't you know I have 3 slipped discs in my back? I can't be up at this hour. And I'm like, Father dearest, go back to sleep. Your input was not required in this situation. I say that in my head, of course. I don't say that out loud. All that comes out my mouth is... That's all that comes out my mouth. That's what my brain was thinking. Yeah. And okay. What happened? And what happens next is... I bust out my phone. I'm like, right. It's Instagram time. I go through the tagged. I check out the fan art. I'm like, PogChamp fan art. I go through liking it, comment, do all that good stuff. Communicate with you guys because I haven't streamed for like 2 days now. I'm like, streaming career's over. Time to work at McDonald's for the rest of my goddamn days. And yeah. So my dad gets up. He's like, right, hey, I need a glass of water. We ordered Subway the night before. I paid for it because when I won the competition, I got my dad to pay for pizza. Like, we just got so much pizza. So I thought I'd pay him back, but I'll pay for the Subway we ordered. It worked out to be about the same amount, but it was very salty, and they messed up the order. So I ordered 5 Tropicanas, so we could have some tomorrow morning. And I wanted one, and my sister wanted one. So there'll be 3 because there's 3 of us, kids. You know what I mean? But the man phones me up on the phone before they deliver it. And he's like, do you want that? And I'm like, yes. And then he just gives us 24 Subway cookies. 24 of them. There's loads. I've got bags coming out of my ears of Subway cookies. And I'm like, bruh. Then I open up the bag and we have orange tangos. Who drinks this monstrosity? So yeah, that was dinner. So he wakes up, his Subway's very salty. He's like, I need a drink. And then he goes to the kitchen and gets a drink. My sister's like, have a drink as well. I'd really like a drink. And then he gets back into the room and I'm like, actually, I want a drink. And you know what? This is my time for payback. I was like, Father, I would like a drink, please. Yeah, wake me up. I'm gonna make you go back to the kitchen. Belong in the kitchen. Basically, I get a drink, and then my mum pipes up. She's like, well, I may as well have a cup of coffee now. We're not going back to sleep. And I'm like, This is all this morning today. So they're all there. I'm on my phone. I'm like, And then I'm like, well, I'm just going to make my way upstairs, boot up the PC with the garbage internet, and just start editing video. I'm like, can't stream. May as well do YouTube. God. Being a YouTuber sucks. I'll say that firsthand. Editing is... Oh. Why? Why would you do that? Why? Just... What's the goddamn point? So I boot up Premiere. I'm like, right, time to work on the Anarchy server vid. Really crack down some process. And I just accidentally delete the entire project file. And I'm like... Ah! And I'm like, okay, that was not the end key. Because the end key is right next to the delete key. And I used end for to clear my in and out for the pre-render. And I just hit the delete key. And it's just all gone. No autosaves, no nothing. And I'm like... Ah! And you got to bear in mind, I'd already spent like a month on this video. obviously not like on and off, you know, not that entire time. And I'm just like, right, start from the beginning, intro text, nested sequence, animate the text, song, TV static noise, replay cinematic shots, subtitling. You know, that's the way the wind blows. And yeah, that happens, and then I'm like, right, that's enough editing for today. Let's look at some solutions so I can stream today. Let's look at what I can do to fix the awful. That's what I did. I spent all day researching. I'm like, right, okay, if we go into O2 and get a similar sim with an unlimited plan so I don't use up all of my phone's data. If I do that, I get it in, I do, okay, no, but first up, me and my dad head to the lockup, okay, to pick up, my dad just has this lockup where, because for his work, where he's a, architect guy, project manager, whatever his title is, I have no idea, and, we go to lock up to pick up shelf bits. This was an hour and a half ago. See, we're getting closer to the present now. And so we pick up the shelf bits and I'm like, right, let's go into town, get O2. But he doesn't have any change for parking. So he has to faff around with the app on the phone. And then we get out and then he hands me a mask. I'm like, this isn't a mask. This is a dust mask. I look like I'm in a hazmat suit. So I'm wearing this hazmat suit mask. It has a filter on the front. Huge, like, electronic thing, like, I'm like, can't win them all. And he's just got, you know, this dainty little fabric mask. And I'm with this industrial-grade dust mask, like, I felt like Darth Vader. So I'm walking into town. I'm like, right, wear your mask, by the way. And I'm walking into town. We get to the O2 shop. We arrive there, and they're like, no, we don't do sim plans anymore. Would you like a contract? 2-year, 24-month contract with O2. Beep, boop, bap. Oh, sorry, we don't do sim only anymore. You'd have to buy a phone. Would you like Galaxy Note 10? Galaxy Note 10. Galaxy Note 10. You get the idea. You get the idea. And I'm like, I just start shaking with rage. And we go down the road because the E store is just a couple bit down the road. We go down the road. We talk to this guy, and we pull up. He sounds like he has everything we need. He's like, yep, we do sim only. It was hella fast. He shows us a test on his phone. He gets 36 up. 36 megabytes per second up on his phone. He shows us that, and I'm like, PogChamp? So we go in the phone. In the phone store. He sits us down behind the screen. I got my mask on, and I'm just like, and it's just, it looks like I'm like straight out of Fallout 4. And I'm sat down there. And my dad's like, right, okay, we can get a 1-month contract on this, but it won't have as much data on it. It's unlimited. Unlimited means we get a contract. If we go for a pay-as-you-go thing, it's got a cap, you see. And my dad's like, huh. Well, he used 25 gigabytes of data yesterday while I didn't stream. What? So we go in there, and he showed us the insane speed. We get it. We sign up for a contract because I'm like, damn, that upload speed's probably faster than when we're gonna get our wired internet. So he gets the contract. We get home. We get the sim home. I plug it in. I test the speed on my computer, and my face falls. My face falls. I'm so upset. I'm mortified. I look at the speed. It is 2 megabytes per second up. I was beside myself. I was like, no. No, he showed me in the store. He showed me in the store. It was faster. And I'm like, well, I guess we'll try to stream today with my phone SIM card. Didn't get one from O2. EE's one, which cost a fortune, just didn't work. And hence, We are now here. The present time. Thank you all for listening. This has been my TED Talk. Please like and subscribe if you're watching this on the VODs channel. I'd really like to get the VODs channel to 50k. That would be awesome. Smack the like button, share with your friends. Can we get a high YouTube VOD channel, Pog? Yeah, that's how I moved house.